Why, hello, beautiful people. Today I bring you Amazing Yamaguchi Endeavor from My Hero Academia. And boy, have we been waiting for this figure for a long time. I think it was supposed to come out in December. It's February now. Anyways, here is the box. Inside the box. Inside the insides. Smells like number one. You'll thank me later when they add smells to videos. A whole damn buffet of a spread. My God, look at that. I can barely get in the frame. And in case you guys were counting, that's right, it is, let me do some quick math. Yes, 35 accessories, and that is not counting the base that he comes with, along with some extra little pegs. But you guys know he comes with a base. He is an amazing Yamaguchi. You guys know he comes with, or maybe you don't know that he comes with extra pegs. Most amazing Yamaguchis come with extra pegs, just in case. But yeah, 35 main accessories right here. Surprisingly, what he didn't come with, though, that most amazing Yamaguchis come with, especially My Hero Academia ones, I think they've all come with them, is the sound effects, you know, like the onomatopoeia, like the boom, swoosh, all that. And yeah, he did not come with that, which was weird. I even checked behind the little backdrop that they put. Nothing. And just right out of the box, you can see the vanilla pose is really great. We have definitely come a super long way from the days of the first Amazing Yamaguchi Spider-Man, I believe it was. Yeah, we have definitely come so good, so good. And I know I've said that a lot in these videos, but damn. I literally just took him out of the box and stood him up. That's it. Yeah, this is him from the front. His right side. Left side. Back side with the flaming ass. And because I know you're going to ask, you can only remove these little side skirt things. Which is such a shame. I wish you could remove this and this. That would be nice. But that brings me up to my next point, where you cannot remove the flamey parts of his face. They do not have a head sculpt with no flamey bits on his face, which I've heard a lot of people complain about. It's not my biggest gripe. I mean, if you're going to pose him, you're going to pose him in some sort of action scene usually, right? And he's probably going to have his full on costume on, which includes the flaming face. And probably these flaming bits. So, whatever. Could they have done it? Yes. Did they? No. But it is what it is. On another point I want to make before we move on is, you see these parts right here? These. And also he's got it behind his head right there. And I believe the top of his mask, it looks the same. Those are, in fact, translucent. Very, very little, but they are, in fact. And it's easier to see in person, especially when you hold it up to the light. You can kind of see it on that left foot. Our right, his left. They are. It's just very painted, and which is cool. I like it. It's a good effect. I like that it's not so transparent, because when something's on fire, you cannot see through it. And that orange bit inside of his shoulder, what is that called? There's a name for that. Shoulder little armor piece. That is just reflection of his actual shoulder. It's not orange paint. I'm talking about this in there right there. That is just a reflection. So don't be worried. But anyways, let's do some quick articulation, huh? There is your T pose. Can you get a Y pose? Let's see. Praise the sun. Yes, he can. However, his massive biceps do not allow for his arms to go anything more than 90 degrees. Sometimes you sacrifice mobility with all that swole mass. And yes, folks, you see that, right? Those are those outside butterflies, I guess you want to call them. They are the different style. I know Amazing Yamaguchi has been doing forward, like back and forward moving butterflies, like these types. These are one of the other ones that they were using where they're kind of on a... let me show you. Let me see if I can show you. One-handed here, one-handed. I lost my hand in combat. No, I'm holding the phone. See that? See that? Kind of like in an arc? Yeah, arc. Whereas other figures, some other figures that have come out lately, one in particular, I can't remember which one, is this whole thing moves forward. But let's move on. Fists can touch. I know they're not touching, but they can touch. His swollenness strikes once again. His massive traps only allow him to look up that much, and that flaming beard only allows him to look down that much. But, very big butt. With the help of some mighty ab crunch, you can look very down upon your enemies, or add a bend at the waist and you go all the way down to almost reach. And look at that, if you arch your back all the way, you can get full upwards for some flying positions. An ungodly split. I highly doubt Endeavor's actually doing this. Then again, legs bend back all the way to his flaming butt. And you know, although it has the same the knee articulation and knee system as All Might, it's definitely performing much better. Not once have these popped out, which was a big problem with All Might. But I'll get more to All Might a little later. And yeah, aside from that, you know, your standard obvious ankle pivots, toe hinge for you freaks. Hands rotate as they should. Let me ask you something. Does this bother you guys? In older figures, they used to have this kind of on a little hingy type of deal so that it doesn't stick out. I noticed that this new Spider-Man 2.0 that's coming out has it like this instead of the little hinge, which I believe the first one did, or maybe didn't. I don't remember, but a lot of them did. It doesn't really bother me on this one because his leg is so beefy, but if you have seen the Spider-Man, it sticks out a lot. I don't know. I doubt that they'll change it. Highly doubt it, but we'll see when we get it. Stay tuned here, by the way. Anyways, let's move on. Let's look at paint apps and all that gunk. Alright, so as you can see from first glance, the paint apps are pretty solid. If you look at his face, they chose to go with the newest iteration of Endeavor where he has that scar from fighting that Nomu. I honestly thought he lost his eye that time. These shoulder plates and cuffs, gauntlets, are a metallic silver. Nice and shiny. The blue is just a gloss blue, semi-gloss blue, really shiny red. I cannot see any flaws in the paint. Those little white specks are just dust. Don't mind them. Don't mind them. Yeah, do you guys see anything? I do not. Nope. This is a dust. Sorry, I'm very dusty. Oh, what is that? What is that? Dust. Oh, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Oh, no. Oh, dust. Yeah, see? No. Nothing wrong with any of the paint apps. I like the shading in the hair. The hair is a little more matte than everything else, as it should be. Like I said before, these are actually translucent. Trust me, when you get it, you're going to see it. It looks awesome. That's the only real flag I can see from here. Let's look at the back. Nothing. The only thing I can see maybe people complaining about is all the freaking holes he has everywhere. But that, my friends, is for this next part. Here we go. This was a bitch to do, and I do not know how these little rinky-dink stands are holding him, but they are. you might see him fall right before your eyes. So let's enjoy. All pegs, well, most pegs are filled. There is one right there that's not. There's also one there and the same on the other side. Those are in case you want to put these facing the other way, so as do a flaming uppercut type of deal. But I chose this because I figured it might be the best way to show all, or as many as possible, accessories at once. And damn, I think this looks really fucking sick. I'm kind of really upset I'm going to have to move it just to do size comparisons. So maybe we skip those? Nah, I'll do them. Ooh, just positioned it a little better. A thumbnail. Oh, but before I do some size comparisons, I suppose I should show you the rest of his little hands and faces. Okay, real quick, here we go. Started with your standard fisticuffs for some good old-fashioned fisting. And no figure is complete without its Cheeto fists, which can also be used for some flaming uppercuts. Thriller hands. Put 'em up! Hands. A slightly different from the previous right hand for cell phone holding and texting. And now we move on to the most cursed part of this figure. The different eyes. Here is injured left eye. And to change the eyes out, we reveal the most cursed of faces. What is that? Oh, so ugly. Looking up to the right. Up to the left. Here's a close-up. Down. Looking right down at you. Here's the close-up. I'm blind. Actually, I'm just pissed. And blind. A whole new different head. A screaming face. Another angry face. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Is that a duplicate? It is not, actually. Look at this. Look very close. You see those lines? That is to symbolize that his scar, well, that his injury has become a scar. Now we compare. Oh my god. Sorry, those were some technical difficulties. Now we compare it to this one, which I was showing you guys before. This is the injury, which actually goes pretty well with this one-eye guy. See? Very different. Very, very more red. Yeah. All the other faces, aside from this one, have the scarring. And we're back to your standard stern, brooding looking face. And before you guys ask, because I know you will, yes, all the eyes of each and every face are removable. Oh my gosh. Okay, and that was all of his accessories. My god, that was a lot. Let's finally move on to comparison. And here he is with his son, Reveltech, amazing Yamaguchi, Shoto. And these two look great together. You can tell that Shoto has a more tamed look. His costume is a more of a matte. It's more simple. Can't really blame Amazing Yamaguchi for making him look this simple, because that's his design. That's just how he is. When he really shines is when you see him with all his effects, which look really, really sick. And here he is with Bakugo, who I literally just took out of the box. Big surprise. And that's exactly how he came out of the box. Another great vanilla pose. Another amazing Yamaguchi. As if you didn't know. Izuku Midoriya, otherwise known as Deku. And I really hope that they make a new version of him with this new Vigilante arc that's going on. Would be really cool with the mask and stuff. And there he is with All Might, who, yes, he is very much taller. In fact, even taller than he looks in this picture, because as you can see, I posed him a little bit wider of a stance. He is very much taller. The scale so far is pretty good. Everyone is taller than who they should be taller. Then, let's move on. Oh, wait, before we do, let's address some stuff. All Might. All Might is great, but I definitely think we need another All Might, because if you can look closely, there's barely any shading. I feel like he needs more shading, especially with the character. I feel like that's just in his design. And look at this face. I'm going to turn the head. Watch this. Look at this face. Great face. You know, again, some shading would make it look a little less weird, but whatever. Shadows will do the thing. Yeah, look at the face. Now, look at this face. Is this the same face? Yes. It definitely is. At least I think it is. But wait, no, there's one speck of a difference. Focus. That little speck. That's it. You can't see that unless you get this close. So I'm saying they need to do something about All Might. They need to give him more faces. He has like one or two more faces, but they're, I don't know. I think he needs more, especially with what we've gotten with Endeavor when it comes to figures. Endeavor is #1, baby, even if All Might is still around. But really, yeah, of all of the My Hero ones, he's definitely the best. Also, little side note, in case you didn't realize, these two big guys have the butterfly joints. These guys don't. But he does. See, they did a really good job of hiding his with those little straps. Those are butterfly joints. But anyways, let's move on. Here's just an extra, just because I really wanted to show off. There's a new amazing Yamaguchi Carnage that I got. It is amazing. Now, I do have the original, but this is the exclusive that came out for the Venom Let There Be Carnage movie. If you can tell, it's clear. And he actually has that knee thing I was talking about before. Oh my god. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. You see this? See that little bit of movement there? Ooh, you heard that? You heard that old Revoltech joint? Yeah. But yeah, I don't know why they don't put this. I don't know why they don't put the old ratchety Revoltech joints in either. But that's besides the point. He looks amazing. Just wanted to show you guys. His vanilla stance isn't as great as the new ones, but he can definitely pose like the best of them. Bye. Bye to Carnage anyways. Let me move on with some more comparisons. I know I've only shown you Revoltechs, so let me show you something else. I'm sorry this video is going very long. I didn't mean it for it to be very long, but this is a very, very complex figure. But I'll try to wrap it up. Here he is with Kirishima. This is actually a Figma. Doesn't look too bad. Though I'm sure you guys have seen that a new Kirishima Red Riot is coming out from Amazing Yamaguchi, which is going to look way better than this, of course, because it's Amazing Yamaguchi, and I'm completely biased. I'm sorry. Though I will give it to Figma every time I handle one of these, including this one, which just came out of the box. They are so smooth, much more smoother than Amazing Yamaguchi or SH Figure Arts. Those things are like butter. And lastly, here is Ochako, Uravity, whatever you want to call her, who is the shortest of the bunch, as she should be. She also is a Figma, who came with almost no accessories, like a rock, her helmet, and that's pretty much it. Whack. So, again, it's the only Figma that we have of her, so take what you can get. It still looks pretty good, though. Maybe we'll get an amazing Yamaguchi. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I have some other Figmas, the old Deku, but you don't want to see that. He looks so whack compared to this one. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it here, you guys. This video has gone way too long. I think it's like over 20 minutes. So yeah, please hit that like and all that good stuff. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you want me to buy. I will do it for you. Did you like my debut in the new Batman movie? Rawr. Have I become MODOK? Is that a thing that I've unconsciously done in these videos?